a couple times. It's annoying. They're gonna ban it out.
I said profit.
10 seconds
Profit.
remaining.
Don't let the
Yeah.
profit through, or take it for yourself.
Won't be for. I mean, maybe
5
we'll start
seconds
getting pushed up
remaining.
to like a first 2, eventually something like that.
But even second phase of bans,
Yeah.
that's where, you know, against some of these teams like Secret, if you're leaving it in, Secret will.
I guess Bat Rider is gonna be a dead hero though. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
like-
thought we'd see some.
I thought we'd
Team
see. I mean,
Spirit,
it's still
turn
very
to
early on, and
bat.
And there's a
don't
lot
have
of other
information
games
from
going.
other
We've only
guys,
seen
yeah.
a quarter of the games
Absolutely.
going on.
But I guess if
not
Nature's
on our
Prophet, if Nature's Prophet goes up in priority, then Bat Rider goes up in priority as well. 'cause
You
he's
think
like,
so?
He just kills all game, dude. He's hunting you. He's
10 seconds remaining. 5
Secret,
seconds
ban out the
remaining.
Mirror didn't have the easiest of games.
They're probably like, well, we probably have to play versus a core Weaver this time because we moved the Weaver, so you know. Actually, no, it's Puppy. He's probably like, I'm banning it, and it's like, why? It's because
Yeah, because I'm puppy. Shut up.
because I'm doing it.
I'm banning it.
I miss some player cams for. Because I do love when we get once we're gonna get to like the main event, and
We'll
we
get
get to
those
see.
in the
I
main
like
event.
seeing like
We'll see them in
Miposhka
there.
too, because Miposhka's super vocal
Yeah.
when he's drafting. So I always like taking quite some time here on them.
Huge amount of time. Right into the reserve time here.
Team Secret's turn to pick.
Pitch up. I'm wondering if we're still gonna see something like Chen's. You know, this is the opportunity to do it. This is you're,
Dude,
you're
Io's
confident. Io's in as well. Tiny's in as
Team
well.
Io or
Spirit's
Tiny.
turn to pick.
Yeah, hot one.
So
And
yeah,
there's
there
the
you go, it's
Tiny.
Spirit, you have to know this was coming. What is? Percent damages. Will you do the dyings? We saw the undying not work at all earlier there for Aster,
Team
but
Spirit,
I don't
Team
really want to blame
Secret.
Hero so much. Like,
Because they have
they're
to
gonna
take
take
it.
the
Oh,
Io.
you can't let
give it to them.
No, don't let that go through to Secret.
Okay.
Iron
Take
Mars. I like that.
Cool.
They've always been playing the Mars Spirit for collapse.
It's his best hero. Mars and his Underlorder. And Mars also versus Tiny, 0 armor hero inside the laning
10
phase. If he is a
seconds
carry,
remaining.
Rebuke hurts. It does. Sure, Tiny still feels like one of those heroes that
5
doesn't care,
seconds
because
remaining.
even though you have 0 armor, it feels like you have armor. You get rebuked, that's gonna be annoying.
So what kind of heroes do you want to be picking against a draft that involves an Io?
Usually,
Like what's how do you deal with this Io coming in, keeping people alive and throwing out damage from a mile off?
heroes that get to him. It used to be in the past, it's like you pick lots of team fight because Io was played as like a relocator, but that's not the case anymore. Io's played as a healer. Play
Team
heroes that can get to
Secret's
the
turn
backline.
to ban.
Maybe Snap is just coming back because we're
He
seeing
got
a lot of
bans.
attention on Snapfire.
Yeah, a lot of bans this time. It's in.
Good versus Mars. If the hero who gets speared to the wall, you cookie them, you get them out of that ulti. You also don't take the damage from the wall anymore, so very good to protect that one.
10 seconds remaining.
Burst. Hero that gets to the, doesn't need to get to the back.
5 seconds
Mortimer
remaining.
gets to the back. Io is stunned, he's just gonna die to the kisses.
Team Spirit's turn
But yeah,
to
I think
ban.
the biggest thing really is just cookie disjoint on the target that get all the spear walled.
Was Secret? Is it still a team that you expect Tiny to be most likely to
10
matter as
seconds
carry,
remaining.
or is there
Team Secret's turn
So
to
the
ban.
flex, it's the Nisha or the Matu, yeah.
it's one of the two?
I don't want to see. I mean, even if
Always
it's like a
gonna be-
bad tiny game, I
Team
think it's.
Spirit's turn to ban.
You
I don't even know.
You farm Trench, you farm Echo, you kill somebody.
Yeah, what's a bad tiny game? I thought the Undying game could potentially become. Ban? Another hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Popular. So the
5
IO
seconds
pairings.
remaining.
Now, how How does sort of the gyro slip in? Stood down. Something we'll see again. Is it that a carry that can play well into a tiny or not? Does the tiny just too much damage and blow up the gyro at most?
Gyro is still very popular. Very strong with the IO.
Good with the IO.
I
You've
would
got
say
the
it's still
control from the mark.
I think they're looking at Morphling for something, just because I see the ET. So I'm wondering why
Some sort of it's got to be
either like
yeah.
TB, Morphling, PL.
Well, they like the Deucer, don't they?
They do like the Deuce. It's just a weird IO.
Well,
Morphling is too, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess you don't have to have like a full pairing.
Why do you say why is IO Medusa weird?
I mean, it's not like.
Yeah, it's this huge sort of beast that you keep alive, right?
Yeah, I guess it's fine because then also the stick and everything is more
And also,
valuable.
you
You're
know,
giving mana and.
Get the Medusa in a good position with the relocate.
Yeah, you know,
seconds
honestly,
remaining.
actually. It's a
5
weird. I guess it
seconds
depends on where the
remaining.
lane goes. If the IO is going to be 4, I guess what I'm saying is that it's,
Team
I don't like a
spirits,
5
turn
IO with
to
a Medusa.
ban.
I found my words. That just feels really.
But why does the IO have to be a 5 then?
That's what I mean. Like they should move it to a 4. And then
Yeah, yeah,
that
oh,
looks
yeah.
good. And then if they pick Medusa, I'm cool with it.
I thought IO's been more played as 4 nowadays
I think
anyway, right?
I think it is, but
Some
I
good-
think there are also still going to.
10 seconds remaining.
Hey, we've been seeing a lot in pubs play as a 3.
Team spirits
playing it like every
turn to
game.
pick. Team secrets
Hey,
turn to
Collapse was
pick.
playing off when does long. But I get with the Invoker, the Mars doesn't have that.
Tokyo.
See, and there's a bit of team fight to throw down into that arena.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
also another buff. Alacrity,
Yep.
IO, you know, you can get
5
some.
seconds
I think
remaining.
there's quite a good few options of brilliant carries to have
I
here.
think Gyro Medusa.
Gyro
Gyro
Medusa,
looks
one of
pretty
those,
cool.
one of those two I'd like to see here. I think, yeah, Gyro probably fits better. You get to do a bit more. But then again, I feel like Spirit, they prefer the Medusa, at least they have in previous.
That's true.
Maybe Medusa fares a bit better against
Team
that.
secrets turn to pick.
Puck.
That's exactly what you want versus an hero to get into the back line.
Yes, jumps in.
So now you can just literally coil the IO and then just snapfire. Yo, I got the IO. Lay down the rain and just bomb
10
him from the back
seconds
line. So
remaining.
that could definitely be a possibility. You just take the IO out
5
instantly.
seconds remaining.
And it's good lane.
And you're struggling to catch the poke right now with these heroes. This
Get out of
Puck
Mars.
is-
You can poker.
Team
Great.
spirits turn to
Lots of
pick.
burst damage also in secret. Oh, he's the ogre. Good Veil game. So if he does want to go Veil again, also Veil plus all the magical nuke that secret is gone.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, now you've seen the Puck and the Ogre, you were saying earlier, like
5
the Morph.
seconds remaining.
Do either of these heroes make you less likely to want to play the Morph this game?
I think yeah, the puck,
That-
and the
that
snap
puts you off
also,
it.
and even the tiny. I mean, I still didn't. I don't really know if I feel about Morphling. People were talking about how they really liked it right now, but I feel like work it and everything. Morphling's like you don't
Team
want to get.
secrets turn to ban.
Lion.
They need the puck, something to address. So that's a 5 lion. Bottom lane might be.
10 seconds remaining.
It's got to be one. It's going to be an agi
5
carry.
seconds remaining.
Multi-hero hits
Team
do still feel
spirits
the
turn to
best, but
ban.
you're right. The
Think
laning
there.
situation might be rough. Yeah,
It's just like, is he even gonna get
mean-
to get one of the stronger ones? That's the thing. It's like
Yeah,
they,
that's-
Secret's
that's-
gonna know what they want.
sure, they ban the
Gyro's gonna be
Gyro.
gone.
I don't think they'll ban Deucer.
Yeah, I still am
think they
like.
won't care too much about it, but
Actually, Deuce's looking better now with the Invoker that got picked up afterwards too.
Ten
that's what I'm
seconds.
saying. It's a
It's
lot of
better,
buffs. It's a
better.
good Deucer / Gyro game.
And you have now
Team
double
secrets
int
turn
heroes, so
to
if you get the
ban.
snake on either Ogre or on Puck, it's actually quite nice. You get.
Ban.
Ten seconds remaining.
I mean,
So
Well, for there's one that's pretty
Team
dead right now.
spirits
But
turn to ban.
Slark, but that's a bit.
That's a Yatoro.
Yeah, sure. It's just still surprising. I don't see much Slark. I think another hero that we wouldn't see a lot of, but I feel like in the past would have been good.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's a
remaining.
Yatoro
You know what I mean?
special
It,
too.
it
Yeah.
really fits in with the buffs and against these
5
burst
seconds
heroes like
remaining.
Tiny Puck having that second line, but that hero's just kind of in the dumpster, right? Like,
Yeah.
he just.
I think Wraith King could work, and I think the other one I was
Yeah.
thinking is maybe. I mean, it's just like there's so much burst that makes me scared for like everyone. That's why I
Team
like Wraith King.
secrets
It's in
turn to
Luna,
pick.
but there's just so much burst damage that I don't know if it's gonna be.
But
Gonna
it's,
be
yeah,
nice.
it's going to be a
It's just
tough
gonna be
Luna
too
game.
squishy.
I don't think they have enough to keep him.
I don't know.
Team
You're right. You might be right.
spirits
Yeah.
turn to pick.
Clinks.
Woo! Okay, we get a Clinks. And now it's like, well, who's mid? It's Tiny. Secret still, or I mean, or is it Puck, or is it what the hell are the lanes, right? Right, Puck mid. Tiny offlane.
10 seconds
Tiny support.
remaining.
Snapfire 3.
5 seconds remaining.
No.
Puck mid, Clinks
Nice.
safe lane, and then Tiny Snapfire off lane. Probably. That's the most likely the obvious. Spirit's running low on time too.
You know where you go. Yeah, they go with the
You got it.
Choose
You're
your
right.
hero.
I think this is what they always wanted to do anyway. I think they would have preferred the gyro, but this is the
Okay.
Gyro
So Zai,
Juicer.
Zai Tiny. Matu Clink. And that's okay. So Medusa plus Lion Lane.
Yeah, I mean, I like this better for Spirit.
I'm a
Than
bit
game
scared.
one.
I'm a bit
It's- this-
scared for the lane. I gotta still be honest.
I'm not. I think this is better than Game 1's draft for Spirit. Like, it just makes a bit more sense of it. It doesn't feel like they've been as much, sort of as forced into a certain way of ending their draft. Like, you knew that they wanted Medusa or Gyro.
Yeah.
They got one of the two, so that they're able to do what they came at. They set
10
out to do.
seconds remaining.
Let's sort of panic with the last few picks.
She could get buffed.
5 seconds
It's a lot of
remaining.
buffs.
They
It's-
might just lack some damage. Like
They-
Clinks is gonna have to
Yeah.
have the damage to be able to that Medusa.
No, I think as long as they don't get crushed in the early stages, they've definitely got the tools to set
Yeah.
up a good team fight for the Deuce to pop off.
I like their draft way better than the last.
Yeah.
Because it's overall better. You actually have team fight. You're not all full single target. You have ways to hit towers. You have ways to do pretty much anything. And you have ways to actually catch Nisha. You have a lion, so you actually have a real stun. Multiple different. And Secret could run out of damage. The first 4 heroes versus Medusa can run out of damage. But Clinks is the X factor.
Yeah, how's Clinks at the moment? Would you say in your eyes?
He still feels really strong. Still feels
Even
really
with the
strong. And
nerf,
with the
yeah.
well, nerfed and then buffed, right? Nerfed
Sure,
and then
it
you got the
changed a bit,
barrage buff.
Yes.
That talent is
Barrage.
insane still. It takes a little bit longer now to farm, but I'm wondering now maybe instead of just straight rushing Maelstrom, see an early Falcon Blade into the Maelstrom. Takes a little bit longer, but you're back up and farm around Ancients.
And you did enough way with this path. Actually blink, Tiny, Blink sneaking around to get to the Eye and make the game hard for Miriam
Yeah.
to survive.
And the Snapfire can just do it from so far away. It's like you won't get stone gazed or something. But I actually not close one. I'd say this one's like
See what we have going on here, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get ourselves in game. Yeah, between Team Secret and Team Spirit. We'll see, can Spirit hold things off and indeed build this incredibly stacked Medusa, buff her up, carry on the game, or is Secret going to once again open it up around that? Those plays going.
Poshka mid. Ward there, so as soon as it breaks, boom, buddy. Tokyo again. So this is the second time now we've seen the Invoker. Both times they've gone for Wex into EMP level 1. Little secure range creep, I guess, is. Yeah, I'd always wanted people to try the EMP level 1.
30
Now I've seen it
seconds
two
to
games in
battle.
a row, or series back.
And it's what this top lane you feel could struggle the most for Spirit. The Lion Medusa just doesn't really strike you as a particular solid lane.
No, it doesn't. I think if the line just a mistake or two, and the line will just die, and I think Zai's gonna be able to farm pretty decent. Deuce's damage, not the worst, but
The battle begins.
Tiny's is pretty ridiculous. Sapphire can be annoying with the scatter.
Incredibly strong supporting lane.
Frustrating. Boschka, he's gonna camp. I believe it was spotted though. Yeah, they have that obs ward. 2 times now we've seen secret place that one. And I think that was really necessary. They're playing Invoker man. A hero cannot really utilize small camp. No, you have to block. Down.
Bottom lane. And last time around, we did see Puppy die a few times. I think this game it's going to be a little less likely. Mars and I are able to do quite as much damage as the Weaver Tusk of last game. Any levels?
No way. I think this is going to be also a much harder lane for the side. Mira has to be careful. Collapse shouldn't really Mira.
And Matu will farm pretty safely.
Yeah, I think Matsu should be. Puppy is he is the soaker. Mira might just die. Very careful, jeez.
Close to doing so. Platful at least managed to trade some good damage back the way of Matuma, forcing him away from the wave. Are rather low, so might get knives in here.
Damn the cost!
Matu's still kind of low. They hit the 2s on Spirit.
Stuff it in!
Yeah.
He's got double range creep push. Lift is not available just so. Die under tower, so farm these. Oh, Puppy. Messed up the left mob. Not bad.
Pretty good here for Yatora.
Yeah, pretty. Mid lane though, not so much. 13. Does have another wave coming up. You don't. This is not what you want to have happen as an invoker. You do not want this like secondary wave coming in, because then Puck does this exactly. Orb and you force in a double wave, and it's gonna make it a lot harder for the invoker to last properly once the tower.
Tis non-cupatory.
Gonna have to probably use tornado.
And he's going to be pretty on his own.
Yeah.
Playing this game right. Lion and Io aren't doing anything over here.
Look how confident he is. Toronko. Well, you got a couple of them there.
Oh, Nevoshka. He's got fairy fire. It's not going to save him. Zai picks up the Christmas tree, gives him a big slap around the back of the head.
Expected that to happen at some point soon for sure. At level 3, 4. It's gonna happen. But at least he's securing the last Thor. He's up to 19-1, so not the worst stats he's gonna be able to. Good tree cut. Quelling that one. Don't think he dies anyway.
Can.
And he is? Okay, he's just gonna straight up rush. They're not gonna go for any type of early thing. Rushing Maelstrom. I guess because he's versus the Mars and he's just getting double spam the charges. Wand.
A prize! Behold!
Dax in mid. Nisha.
Silence!
Head over and take some of the small camp. Most of it will be cleaned up though by the tornado. Toronto, Tokyo.
Water rune.
Greetings!
Catching back up. 22 to 20. 2 of those are neutral. Nicely. And we are seeing why, he's going for the item. The Maelstrom, and of course Maelstrom is a very obvious one on the cleanse first, but why he's rushing it really is Yasuo's race. Levels.
And we're seeing that play from Shroud. I guess this is one of the ways, right, to deal with if your small camp gets blocked. You're playing against a hero that can't really clear their. Just want to try and play aggressive and just take theirs rather than bothering to de-ward the sentry on your side.
Yeah, that is a good point. They never actually. Oh, they pinged it a lot too, but I guess
Yeah, they
that
knew
just was
exactly
like,
where it
yeah, I
was,
guess it's
but-
just like, yeah, just letting you know.
Yeah. Toronto, Tokyo's full.
Dire are scanning.
I actually like that. Stacks again. Secret, I believe we also have some stacks coming out.
You hope so with the Deucer.
Yep, they got not that many though. They only got the one. Toro does have to be cautious. He gets the tree throw there that you see. You see how much damage the splash does. Something that people I think aren't getting the most. 200% splash on the tree. Throw it next to the heroes. Throw right beside them on three and pretty much be a double damage tiny.
So it's got a decent area as well.
It does. Toro, I mean, Zai's is really looking to just bother him.
Just walking them down. I mean, Maposha's going to have something to say about them with the stun, but Zai,
He's fine.
tanky. HP here on the Tiny. He's able to walk it off mid lane. Toronto Tokyo, Mira will come across with the 10.
Puppy.
Toronto Tokyo safe and alive. Zai.
Go for the kill. He's got him.
Zai. He's actually going to get away as well. I think he's going to go look for the neutral deny. Zai will get himself a quick trip back to base
Oh
as he gets
my.
the kill and he gets out.
The splash damage. He threw the tree at the Deucer, so that 200% splash. He was baiting them so hard, dude. It was very close to him dying. Puppy walks in, steals a bounty rune.
No.
See him there on the side. Batu. Oh, get the attachment.
Do get the spear latch. He's got the one charges, and with the stun out onto Mars, is he going to get away? No. They're able to reach and dive at the tower. They do get that
You
kill.
should have come to me sooner.
Awesome. Couple of
A likely story. Kill Matu. Boop. TS lag. Oh, there we go.
Same.
Secret's gone.
They spot the stack. I think Zai did spot one stack, I guess, when yeah, the pressure has been applied. Top Yatoro is now gonna have to just go to jungle. As top, I think whenever Yapsor's there, I don't think how much Zai can do. But lane all in all top, not bad. Better than I thought it was gonna go. I don't know why I thought it was gonna go.
No, I think you just don't expect Medusa to have. I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, I think.
The line just makes
when
me
you have a
feel
Lion
very,
5.
Yeah, it just scares me always. When you have like these weaker
get
4/5s, you don't have like the beef, you know, the beefcake for the laning phase. Sure, in the mid game you'll have the collapse Mars, be that block, be that big.
Imagine that stat firing. Without a scratch.
He's like pretty much the same exact. He didn't
No,
die, but
didn't die.
he's still same net worth as Kling. So
Yeah.
Kling Smatu did die, but 20 seconds ahead. I think most of these would be, yeah, like you'd expect these. You know, the puck leading versus the Invoker. Anisha, he does have an arcane rune bottled. Coil back up in.
Radiant's middle tower
Next.
is under attack.
Also, we'll see what they're gonna do about bottom. It could actually be a big problem for. Maybe they look to bring Nisha bottom with him, but.
I mean, do you think Matu will return to bottom still at this stage?
Radiant's
He's
middle
out.
tower is under attack.
That's why I was like, when I see the puck TP top, I'm like, I don't think that. Die and then they just ruin the game. So yeah, moving into the stacks, since they did have that deep ward up from the side of Secret, they're gonna
Dire's
take him
top
away from
tower
the
is under
That's why
attack.
Nisha won. Up here, ASAP.
They're going in for Puppy. Yeah, any backup,
Mira's
Puppy?
taking towers.
Right, quite a lot of towers.
He kills Mira. Oh no.
Alright, but a solo XP for Puppy. He's going to try and run this one off as well. Look for some jukes, but that's we'll find out.
Dire's top tower
Does
is under
something for Puppy on the way out there.
He's cool with that.
More Dream Coil. If anything here
Dire's
is...
structures
He's
are
got another orb.
fortified.
It was an arcane rune, so.
Dyer's top tower
Pushes
is
away.
under
He's gone.
attack.
He's away. So
Wasted coil. It was an arcane coil.
it was
but
for 40
yeah, still.
seconds. Well,
Full EMP.
Zai's still trying to bully
Radiant
Yatoro here
structures
underneath the
are
tower.
fortified.
Glyphs. They've got 3 heroes.
Any help
Dyer's
for
top
Yatoro
tower
coming in?
is under
Collapse has a
attack.
TP.
Oh, they're gonna need
Dyer's
to stop it.
has been
Oh,
Send the hearts up there.
I mean, Yatoro is already dead. Puppy
Yeah.
able to put a stop to that with the blast.
I thought you were gonna help me make friends.
That will be the next tower taken out. So Zai has had a pretty
Dyer's
good
top
time.
tower has fallen.
They'll go for
And
their
it's
own trade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They didn't want to risk anything. Like if Collapse goes up and then like a 3rd, 4th hero shows up and they just wiped. Matu had gone bottom. Is Matu about to have his Maelstrom finished up? He's got, as we mentioned, all those crazy stacks. The Medusa does not have those stacks.
Radiant's bottom tower
One
is
hard
under
camp
attack.
Start seeing that network leave for secret. Reese.
Anisha just keeps walking
Radiant's
into the enemy
bottom
jungle
tower
to now
is
into
under
DD,
attack.
triple null. It's all about early fighting timings, and he's sacrificing quite a lot here. Level 7 on Anisha. Not as high level as you'd
Radiant's
expect him
bottom
to
tower has
be fucked
fallen.
right now, but he's just looking to play inside the enemy jungle and deny that away from Yatoro.
Radiant
Collapse and
are scanning.
Miro, you've got to start seeing some action from them. Taking
Oh, yeah.
the tower.
They're 6 now. Got the relocate.
Dyer's top tower is under
They've
attack.
got to start looking to fight somehow. Probably stop Zai from getting away with this. Zai's just been having all the space in the world up here on
Oh
the
my!
top lane.
He's cutting the path.
Uh-oh.
He knows Miposhka's here.
Oh.
The next one.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he gonna find him? Oh.
I'll make sure. I'll check other places. Make sure we're not missing any.
Radiant's
Miposhka knows. He knows
bottom
something's
tower
up.
is under
He was like,
attack.
hang on.
He's like, wait, this
The-
tree.
yeah.
Why are these trees?
Yeah,
cut?
this
Dyer's
tree
middle
wasn't cut
tower
before.
is under attack.
Double damage.
Try to get his level 6. He'll spook stuff. 3 heroes in the air.
Completely in. Making sure that Toro's only real space is the triangle.
Farm a stack now. They did have double ancient stack, double hard camp. Just so a bit below that place. We had bigger stacks, to be fair.
Radiant structures are
Alright,
fortified.
to at least hold on to some of these tactics. Bunch of them at the moment, as long as Toro to get the farm.
In the air, this could be big here. Medusa bait, perhaps?
The coil, and look at this
Oh,
damage
no.
coming out from Snapfire on Collapse. He's going to come in with the arena, but the damage has already been done. Yapsor takes down the Yatoro Medusa there
They got what
with
they
the
came for.
kisses.
They fully got what they came for. And that's what we were talking about versus killing the IO. This is still early game, so it's able to kill the Medusa. Very threatening.
We'll be stepping up that mid lane. Cezanne, coil is up.
And that's all they got was just bottom. Isha, but fine.
Greetings.
Bots here, got Zai and Yapsor on their
Zai.
way over with the smoke.
Zai's got the blink too. Limited mana here on Nisha. Enough for spells at the moment. More than enough. If the toss combo gets on whichever one. They're aware.
So how they go now. Not quite yet, at least by this movement. We're back to farming, but yeah, really Death in particular starting to fall behind Timberman's plates.
He's getting all the space in the world. He's got a Tiny who's just hunting for him non-stop. He's got a blue travel puck who's also, well, anywhere on the map. Miposhka's been top lane for, geez, God knows how long now. He's level 8 on the Lion. Die.
Another kill out of the tally here for Zai. 3.
Radiant's bottom
Collapse
tower
about
is
to
under
have his full
attack.
BKB
I
done.
mean, it's
So
massive.
he's going to be huge just to walk through, but the rest of his team, much. He's gone for the Midas on Tokyo too, so it's going to take him time to walk in beside literal tornado here.
Silence.
Sort of feeling that they can hold and postpone the end of this game. Midas and Voka look at the scale, so is the Medusa. I mean, they have only, of course, lost one tier 1 tower here in the hold of their majority of their objectives.
Pretty outfarmed though.
They are, yeah. And Nisha. Well, all 3 of the course. See our Secret all around the same level. Farm.
And Puppy now has Veil. So we've mentioned in the beginning about how the high burst of Secret is there. You know, you're Puck, you're Tiny, you're Snapfire, even your Ogre. Throw Veil on top of it too. Quite an overwhelming amount of damage now on. Matu?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Stun of the finger. Burst in there. Reaction's coming in. Coil. Look at the kisses as well. It collapses in. Drops the arena. Is able to get back over towards the Snapfire. Take down Yap. See if they can get out though, Mirror. He's going to be out. He is indeed. Takes the 2 of them straight back out to safety.
Collapses the high 5 as they're about to give them. Quick relocate though. I like that play. Amira very aware that the follow-up was going to come in. Yes, right on top of the snap. Kisses would have been...
Radiant's
It could
middle
have killed
tower
the
is under
Invoker
attack.
for sure.
Yeah.
From the
Radiant's bottom
Arsenal
tower
duo, and
is under
they
attack.
need to keep that up. Make sure that the carry isn't getting killed off by this coil.
Yeah, and Collapse did not use the BK either, so he's able to save it for the next fight. You get a lot of farm. Still top net worth.
Radiant's
Right?
bottom tower is under attack.
Greetings.
And he'll always have, I mean, sure, you can't block Barrage. You know, you can't absorb Barrage with your Bulwark, but he'll be able to help a lot of his teammates versus just regular attack. In some situations, protecting the eye. Finally surpassed the fleet.
That's pretty huge. You're
That is
about
big.
2k behind. Like just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and he will always have double. He will have 2 different types of steroids, right? If the eye always attached to him, and then once he starts getting alacrity later on the, he's only going to really have a bloodlust, which can be dispelled. The Poshka, on the other hand, though,
He's the easy kill on this top lane every time. He's trying to find farm towards him like a bull.
now it's also found.
Oh, and take the coils down there just before Mira would have
Radiant's
turned up.
bottom tower is under attack.
Not have Mars with him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Pretty much turning into
Radiant's
tier
middle
1 tower
tower
mid
is under
going down
attack.
as well.
Dire's
Be able to
top
do anything to
tower-
hold this dead one.
Dire's
Zai's in,
middle
couple of
tower
hits, the
has
tower's
fallen.
gone.
Here I am.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to find more. Him in the combo. The kisses are going out pretty big from Gamsor. Jump ball from Zai. He's got the combo onto Mira. And Collapse has the BKB, but he's having a run and he's lost his 2 teammates. He's trying to get out of the side, but they've got it. The controls there as well as the damage. Secret. They hit back with some, you know, a very bold lead in there from Nisha. Cost him his life, but it absolutely pays
Sure
off.
worth it, yeah. And even like, almost not getting caught. If he gets the phase shift off, he gets cold snapped into the spear, so he can't get it off. But if he does get it off, it's a chance that he even survives there, and they.
His ability to turn one move into many more.
Yeah,
They don't slow down.
and Spirit, as soon as they're able to start getting that like catch up for themselves too, they're just so hard against. As we said, so much magical damage. I actually like this Veil that Puppy's able to farm off with both of these.
Smoking him. Zai
Feeling how strong they are.
very, very powerful.
The only thing they have to work, it's literally just Mars. There's no one else who's strong on the enemy team right now, on the side of Spirit. Like, Sigurd can just commit
Radiant are
and
scanning.
just kind of ignore the Mars until he's alone. Everyone else is fairly weak because they have this Midas Invoker.
Slides in. gonna be able to find. Just the avalanche off, the Hex is down. Turo. Stonegate to try and separate them. Arena's down. Spear to the wall. Zai should die this time.
They were nicely prepared for that. Tokyo now also coming over.
They're gonna catch Poppy as well by the looks of it. Nisha maybe seeing if he can help out, but I don't think he can. He's jumping out inside, he's away. Kid attempts to chase it and Collapse. He's found it. He's been able to get in with the catch. Off Nisha Hex and pick the horror from the Poshka. They get the kill. The Poshka does die, but the setup's there. The stun of the tornado onto Matsumaman. Do they have detection on these heroes? It doesn't look like it. Matsu's able to sneak away. TP out comes there from Yatora as he looks to back off. Jump forward, all Collapse is still going for Matsu. Matsu's cookied off to safety by Yapsor.
3 for 2. Matumba gets the, I think, the Maelstrom proc on the uphill on the last final DD rune. But this time Spirit was prepared. They're prepared to hit back, and it does survive. Have some gonna be like a race of timings here. If this Deuce is able to get like 1-2 more items, then that's gonna be the point where Secret might just have some trouble to burst her. But Clinks also gets to a point also where maybe he gets that, like if he gets his BKB, if he get who gets the Scotty first is gonna be the one that's gonna be taking over the game that much quicker. But I'm really worried because of
Dire's
Tokyo.
top tower is under
He
attack.
went for the Midas build and it feels way too greedy this game.
I'm sure he's having a... I mean, he's probably getting caught. I mean, BKB, not too far off for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
then this sort of threat of being caught by the damage that Yaps was able to kick off from a mile off is much less.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And Collapse, he's still been playing
Dire's
perfectly
top
aggressive.
tower
Seeing
is
these
under
fights,
attack.
he's just keeping the fight going,
Radiant's
basically
middle
jumping
tower
on
is under attack.
make sure the Secret don't have an
Dire's
easy
top
time
tower
getting together their
has fallen.
backline.
But this is just like the last game too. They take a tier 1, while Secret's taking a tier 2 and taking
Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
they will have a get that catch on Nisha or jump in and stop Yapsor from laying down the Mortimer's kisses.
big. Nisha's just going for the old puck build that we saw some games when you just swerve versus the disables.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Zone.
attack.
Collapse. One puppy.
They want to go. BKB actually coming out as well as
Radiant's
the
bottom
ult.
tower has fallen.
Dropping a lot here for Pup. Oh no, he did get him! Oh, we needed, I think, just one more hit.
Oh, I don't expected the stick.
I did
I think he
not.
thought the Sunstrike would do more as
Oh, he
well.
did.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's a
is under
BKB
attack.
and a Marzel, and now Secret's
Don't
like,
even
okay.
get the support kill.
What was he thinking? Go for the kill on the puppy.
Oh no.
Secret goes into the roach
This was
pit.
that point.
This is literally the exact
That
same
is what
move that
happened.
happened last game. They're smoked. They need to take the fight. Yatoro is strong.
They don't have arena.
Got Stonegaze. No arena is gonna make something on Lion. Smoke. Not on him.
That's on Korea.
Not, it's standing still.
Oh, it's
Sir.
sta-
He's not
Wait, what? Where's it bringing it?
No, no,
I
but
mean,
he is
he knew
standing.
he was gonna die. So he's like, well, I'm not gonna bother the courier to make the journey. I'm gonna die.
And now without the Lion, they can go back into the pit. 30 seconds until arena is up.
Yeah, could they just really not stop? They can still try and stop that line, right? Try for them.
There to blanket.
Yeah, just gonna stop Collapse from being able to close it over in the river. They've managed to get the jump on Toronto. Tokyo steps down in the river. They get the jump on him. The Invoker's gone.
Oh, yeah, BKB too. Justin got the BKB, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Secret get the Roche Aegis onto Matumba Man. And Coil. Pop it. What a run. No fight to be had here for Spirit into the Aegis.
That just looked, I looked exactly the same. That situation. We're still top of the network.
Close.
It's a pretty
Dire's
good
middle
time.
tower is under
I'd
attack.
say the Clink Scotty is the scarier one because Medusa actually has to attack. Let's barrage.
Yeah, it's easier to get it down.
And it's not going to do anything,
Distance.
really. It's not going to do anything to barrage, right?
Collapse.
Collapse.
What's he doing down here?
Nice. Oh, and the IO. Oh,
That's gonna be another one.
Your life
Well, no, it really is falling
really
apart
is looking
again.
just like the last one. Yeah, just you can't make
Surprise.
even one mistake versus a team like Secret. Gotta capitalize on that.
Hey!
Got to be ready to have some sort of backup plan, a way to recover. Not easy. Not easy.
Yapsor, he just secured that last hit and that the last kill, so he's got his
Dire's
Aghanim fixed
bottom
up too.
tower
So
is
even
under
more things to
attack.
throw from a distance onto the IO, just whatever recoil happens. And that's how he's gonna look to play. Just play super far back.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's courier has
And
been
yeah,
killed.
Tokyo is just very quiet this game. Two, not able to find too much. Going for the Midas, now having that BKB, but Secret's just got his number. Know what he's looking to do it.
Anybody?
He's like, it's like Midas is great because you want levels on, right? But like when you look at level 15,
His eyes look at the jumping.
yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bring in your Tora.
Got it.
Everybody's coming in. Not wanting to let this tier 2 tower down.
Interesting.
Got the dome. Orb and immediately.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're just pulling Spirit around the map. They have this Aegis advantage to. Yeah, that Spirit has to just react to.
The smoke out. The smoke play is not easy for Spirit.
No. You make one mistake with the Mars ulti at this point, you know it. Take over the whole fights, and who are you gonna go on now? Puck has Aeon Disc, Tiny has BKB, Clinks has BKB. You have to go on a and they're just throwing Puppy in. They're baiting
Going
it.
straight in. He's got the initiation on Toronto. Toronto took it into them. Put the BKB if the coil's down. I'm in trouble as Matthew takes out Mirror.
Radiant's
Puppy, he shouldn't die. I say that. He's got the 6 shot. He's still alive. He's not even gonna die. Puppy's able to walk it off. The arena's down. It doesn't matter. They have to run Spirit. They can't fight Secret like this. They lose 3 heroes. They don't get anybody.
And immediately just start pushing. It's like Puppy is just 1800 HP with a Veil, with the Fire Shield. Yapster's like, alright, get in there. He'll throw some spells on you, and then that's the initiation. Invoker almost dies before he gets a single spell off, has to be killed.
fortified.
Well,
Dire's top
Secret, they're
tower
not,
is under
not backing
attack.
away.
No,
Zai.
it's been like master. It's really been like beautiful team fights from Secret, just knowing how they want to take the fight. Yapster sitting back to get the coil onto 1 or 2. Just, it's like you don't even have a target to go for on the side of Spirit. They want to look for the clip. They don't get the opportunity. Really masterclass approach.
See it again,
Can't
this
do anything.
initiation. There you go, Captain, in you go. Straight over.
Look at this. The Tokyo is just like, my god, I have to literal BKB, I get a tornado to disengage and stuff like that, but I'm not really doing a whole lot here. I get the Alacrity on my Medusa, but my Medusa's dead.
Continuously stunned there for that fight. It's alright.
Last back finishes up his Deso, but he's around the triangle.
Starting to come out. Yeah.
Sayo has no chance of surviving in the fights. Out.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Nice. Wow. Yeah, straight Shadow Blade, pretty much. Money he picked up in the last few moves.
Yep, and he's got the shard up from before, and he is bloodlusted, so powerful. They will play patient anyway. Aegis, 5 seconds. Spawning. 27 minutes, so we have some items as well.
Kill on collapse, and it was taking a Matu to the face there with Yapsor delivering him straight on top of the collapse.
They're still just trapped. Like, this is right outside the base. It's just still looking to hunt.
He's in with the combo, Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB. At the right click was is it going to be enough? Trees out, doesn't matter. Toronto Tokyo is able to dodge it with escape. Jump on, collapse in with the arena. Zai looking out, and Matu, he has the BKB popped and ready to fight. Turns for the barrage, onto Yatoro. Nisha will die here, but they've lost collapse, they've lost the Poshka. Highlight comes out from the Lion's Eye. Range of the EMP, but the Skadi slow will get him. Cookie trying to save him, but Zai has been caught. Poshka in with the stun. Buyback allowing him to set up for another kill as Spirit do manage to hit back.
Yeah, nice fight from them there. I didn't see what caught Nisha, because I saw his Aeon just got procced, but I think he just got like instantly stunned and chained up afterwards or something. Maybe did he see what caught him, because he was the big important one. No, he just on the clinks, so doesn't want to play too aggressive forward. But they're tossing him in. They're hunting.
Oh yeah, just seeing if maybe they found someone farming those ancients.
And yeah, it was still a buyback.
Foshka.
Radiant's top tower
Really
is
okay up
under
top here.
attack.
It's alright, Mirror. Looking for some extra
Radiant
gold on the map.
structures
See
are
if they can just
fortified.
take this tier 1 tower, but case.
Toro still good spot. Look at that. Almost top net worth still. Daedalus
Radiant's top tower is under
finished out.
attack.
Scotty already done from it. As we mentioned, the Scotty for the clinks is just a
Illusion.
one hit on the deuces. Turret. Little bow, as we didn't mention from earlier. And now Nisha, he did find a headband. So we did see that 27-minute item get picked up. So coil into headband. They can auto break it. Yep, so got blink, so I'm at guard soon. Big on this glimmer. Io and Toronto Tokyo's getting close to it. Map, look, run across. Not to hunt anybody that they can find, but Spirit is getting these good defensive Zama push. Collapse just from the tree lines. It's just throwing spears.
Money changes.
Bottom push.
Radiant are scanning.
Up. Pushka farming in the enemy triangle, trying to get anything you can.
Just wait for the next rush.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what you want to do.
Alright.
Zai, hunting game.
It's got Mirror.
Radiant's top tower is
Do
under
the reload
attack.
right now. Life. They have detection though. Wards, so. Not save you.
Radiant's courier has
Pushka. Who's in that triangle.
You might wish to
Couriers.
retract your last
Dead.
move.
Seconds.
There's the long one. Goes down. Laps. Very careful how far you step out here. Wards.
Behold!
We'll
Dire's
have his
middle
hex
tower
finished.
is under attack.
The base. Seconds no line. 20 no IO.
Dire's structures are
You have a
fortified.
glyph. But Zai's gonna go right back in. That is likely a
Dire's
rack.
middle tower is under attack.
Stop this.
Dire's
God.
middle tower has fallen.
3 of them. Now the base damage is too much here. Zai practices it. The Toronto it disappears!
Goodness.
He's just gone 100 to 0 just like that. And there is no buyback on that man. Collapse is trying to TP out, but indeed the cookie puts a stop to the escape. Collapse is gone. Knows Mirror. And they'll call it GG. As Team Secret.
Dire's middle barracks.
Game 2, it's theirs as well against Spirit. 2-0. Within this series.
Victory.
Yeah, both games, things just falling rapidly apart for Team Spirit in that second half. They could never get hold of the game once they let it slip away that once, both times.
And just brutal aggression, really. Secret. I feel like everyone's just looking to hunt. It's like 3-4 heroes just looking to fight, while Clinks is just